Hi, friend. It's Mandi. I'm so glad to be with you. I want to share a little story with you. So, for years, I don't know when it started, but for years, kind of struggled with this physical issue with my low back. So, it's just recurs different times. It can be caused by stress or overworking in the yard, different things. And I would always do things to try to mitigate the pain. So, yoga, chiropractic, not a lot of chiropractic, but just different things. Foam roller, massage, ice, heat, all the things. And I'd get some temporary relief, but the pain always was coming back. I was doing the right things, really paying attention, really listening. So one day, there was a guest teacher in one of my yoga classes. Her name actually is Heidi Rock, and she's got this background in movement therapy and I don't really know what, all this stuff. And she kind of just casually walks past me in the class and she just points and she says, left psoas. And it was an odd moment, left psoas. Well, I'm very familiar with the anatomy of the body. If you're not, the psoas muscle is this very deep muscle. It connects your low back and your hip and can affect your legs. And I don't know why, with the knowledge I have, I am not sure why I didn't think of the left psoas, but regardless, I didn't. And I started working with the psoas. Instead of focusing on the back, I started focusing on lengthening, strengthening the psoas. Oh, go figure, the back pain is gone. So it wasn't that I wasn't doing the right things, I just wasn't looking in the right direction. So it doesn't really matter how well I was stretching my back if that wasn't the root of the problem. Maybe you can guess where I'm going with this. How often are we working hard to fix the wrong thing? And of course, it's not just in our bodies, it's in our lives. We humans have an endless suffering. We stay busy, we struggle and try to fix things, thinking we're doing the right thing. For example, what about we tell ourselves, okay, if I just manage my calendar better, then I won't feel so overwhelmed. If I just stay busy enough, I won't feel lonely. If I stay positive, then I'm not going to feel sad anymore. Those strategies are just the same as me stretching my back when the actual problem is in a totally different place. Connected, but not the same. So what if the way to remedy feeling overwhelmed or lonely or sad is maybe healing or processing some unhealed emotion or working through grief or fear or even impermanence. It's all about having the right view, or let's say seeing in the right direction, rather than fixing what isn't the source of our suffering. I was reading Pema Chödrön, love Pema, and she writes, nothing ever goes away. Let me see if I can remember this. Nothing ever goes away until it has taught us what we need to know. Nothing goes away until it's shown us. It's so true, right? Sometimes what we need is a deeper listening rather than more effort. Maybe if I had been patient and really sat with my back, kind of looking at it from a different perspective, I would have come to the conclusion on my own. It's not always a different technique. Maybe it's just a different muscle altogether. And I still have back pain. But now I know where to go to solve it. So I might encourage you to ask yourself those types of questions, to allow yourself to get curious, go a little deeper. If you have things that you've been working on, whether those are physical things or emotional things, maybe you want to ask yourself, what is the source of this pain or this tension or this problem? What is the real source? And sit with that, and keep asking that question. This is kind of goes back to my cognitive coaching days when I would work with clients that had eating addictions, food addiction, basically. And they wanted to evoke habit change their relationship with food. You have to get to the real reason that you're having that struggle. So I would invite that same offering here. If you have something you've been working with, part of the body or the mind or the emotions or a relationship, dig a little deeper and keep asking that question. What is the source of this tension? Am I looking in the right place? And just keep asking that and keep answering it. And then to the answer, ask it again until you get deeper and deeper, until the answer that presents is a bit more vulnerable or different. I'd be very interested to hear feedback on this. Remembering that it's not always about doing the right things, it's about looking in the right direction. That's all for now. Peace.